Hi guys, Chuck at Southgate Ford. Every day now, I usually get somebody that emails me and asks me that, the question, can I help them if they have bad credit or no credit? Unfortunately, the answer is no. And the sad thing about it is I don't even, after all these years, I don't even know anybody that I trust enough to send you to. But I have had the opportunity in the past for about 10 years to manage dealerships that specialized in subprime. When I say subprime, that's below prime, and that's what that means is banks that will help you with bad credit. And when I say I can help you, I can give you advice and let you know what to look for. And what people don't understand is, when you're managing or when you're running a special finance department at a dealership, it's the manager's job to find the right cars that will fit those programs. And what I mean by that is that the lender, the bank, will lend accordingly to what the vehicle was worth. So when I did the management and I bought the cars, I had to find cars at the auction or wherever that would be below NADA, left-hand trade. And the farther back behind that number, the better opportunity you have to help a customer get into that vehicle. Now, getting into a vehicle, a decent vehicle with no money down with bad credit is, I'm going to say, is almost impossible. Don't fall for those ads that say, everybody's approved, no down payment's available. Well, no down payment is available, but it's for people with good credit. So with that being said, when you walk into a dealership, most times, and almost everybody that's been to a dealership will know this, most times they will sit down and give the credit app, and then the salesperson will come back, or the finance person will come back and say, okay, you got a choice between this car or that car. The reason why they're giving you the choice is because, for one reason, those are the two cars that they make the most money on, most likely. Number two, that is the car that the bank is willing to take the most risk on because this far back behind book. So the more money you have to put down in a special finance scenario, the better car you're going to get. I always would advise you to take any car, any used car that you purchase, to your own mechanic and have them check it out, especially if you're going to be paying over 20% interest rate. Now, if you find a dealership that is going to work with you, let them know up front that you know how this game is played. I know that there's a few cars that I might be qualified for. This is my down payment. I have no more. This is where I work, and this is where I live. Because the banks are looking for ability to pay and stability. So what that means is they want to know where you live and how long you've been there. Are you a drifter? Are you back and forth living with different people? Or have you been somewhere for a long time? They look at that. They look at how long you've been at your job and how much you make, and is your wages garnishable? Sometimes it's harder for you to get a subprime loan if you're on government assistance, or if you are on Social Security or something to that matter, because a lot of times those types of income are non-garnishable, and when you don't pay on the car, or if you don't pay on the car, the bank that repossesses the car is not able to collect the money through court from you because they can't garnish those wages. So they're looking for a stable, garnishable income, proof of it. They're looking for a place that you've been living quite a few years, proof of it. They're looking for people that, for references that you know. And most times the reason is they want references is not to call those people, because we all know if I give you my brother as a reference, he's not going to say bad things about me, right? They want to know where to find that car if you don't pay for it. That's what they're looking for references for. Okay, because you're only going to give them a reference of somebody that you're pretty close to, name, address, and phone number. And they know that if you don't pay that bill, that's probably the address to be looking at that car if they can't find it at your house. So when you go into a dealership and you sit down and you tell the salesperson straight up, I don't have very good credit, I'd like to get established. There are some banks out there that will help you establish your credit. They're going to charge you for it. But what a lot of people don't understand is, along with being involved in the special finance game, a dealership, there's a lot of risk to the dealership as well. And there's a lot of charge to the dealership. Some people, or most people, don't understand that when I'm connected with a subprime lender, that subprime lender is charging me, the dealership, upwards of 20% of the amount financed. 20% goes to that lender before the dealership gets paid. okay? And then they're going to charge you 20%. They're going to make sure that if they have to come back and get that car from you, that when they go to auction it off, they're going to be far enough behind the NADA left-hand trade value that they're going to be able to recuperate most of their money, if not all their money. So there's a science to it. I can't help you with special finance here at Southgate Ford. I wish I could. I've offered my experiences to do that for them, to help certain people. But if you have this issue and you're going into a dealership, look me up. I will help you make the right decisions, and always get that vehicle inspected before you walk out. And don't let anybody tell you that this is the car you have to take and you have to take it today, because that's not the way it works. There's a million cars for sale out there, and just about every dealership works with the same exact lender. There's only a handful of them out there that are good ones that everybody deals with. Not everybody is going to make you take a car, but most people will make you take one of two cars, because that's the most money that they're going to make on you. Or it's an older car that they have to get rid of, and instead of losing $500 at the auction, they might break even with you. So just understand, I'm here for you. 734-642-6681. Text me. Sorry the video's so long, but I'm trying to educate those of you out there that are in trouble and looking for help. And you know, I hope this helps somebody. God bless you guys. If you need a new Ford, come see me. Southgate Ford, Chuck Shenwell. See you guys later.